Heyo. Okay, before we start, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. First of all, sorry for the delay. Something came up. And but it's okay now, no problems. Number one. Number two. Sorry for the delay on the cards. I was really very busy last week, so I couldn't really do anything. Couldn't work on stuff, but it's okay. I'm done now, so I'm done with that. It's not a problem anymore. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna work on cards. That's number two. Number three. The only ones that are left are the Magnifistorms and the Solfachods. All the other ones I've already worked on. I did it off stream. Goki and Megalith. There was something else too, I forgot. Oh, Mikanko. I already worked on those off stream, so they're done. And so when I'm done after the stream, these plus the ones I already worked on, they will all be added together. That's number three. What was number four again? I forgot. Oh, right. About the thumbnail. Where is it here? I thought about the thumbnail yesterday. I had the idea, and I was like, tomorrow I'm gonna stream not Magnificent, what's the name? Magnifistorming, whatever. And I had this idea for the thumbnail. Okay, I'm gonna make it and whatever. So I made the thumbnail today and scheduled the stream, and then I laid down to get some rest before the stream started. And when I was lying down, I thought, oh man, I shouldn't have, instead of in the second top right and bottom left panels, instead of putting the new cards, I should have put, hold on, I should have put, what's his name? Malus. Fuck, I can't remember the name. It's like a vanilla fusion bird thing. Winged Beast, not Rook. Marvelous. I thought I should have put this one instead for this. And like jellyfish for her. And then like a harpy lady for this one or something. In the top right and bottom left, and then you mix them with MST, you get the new cards. But Professor Plutonium also added the forbidden ingredient. Anyway, I'm just messing around. But it's that thing where you do something, you make something, and you're like, yeah, that was pretty good. You're satisfied with it, and you lie down, and you're like, oh fuck, I could have done this. Oh, I could have done that. Oh, that would have been so much better. No. But it was already too late, so I was like, whatever. I'm not gonna bother now. But yeah. Anyway, that was number 4. Hey man, I'm also really interested in the Magnifistorm deck. I always like rogue decks with a unique mechanic. They are fun, I have to say. They seem fun. I don't know, I haven't played them yet, but I like the idea of supporting MST in that way. It's kind of cute. Now the other thing, the last thing I wanna say, I wanna ask if the sound is okay. Is the game audio? Is the game audio okay? Because I changed my earphones, and I had to reduce the volume a little bit of the game because it was really loud. But now it might be too quiet on the stream. Okay, so it's fine. Over. very low for me. Okay, the music is very low. Understandably, because I didn't use it. But I could increase it on stream. Or like on OBS. It should be a little higher now. I mean, it's as low as the background music. Should I play with Cloudians? I don't know, what kind of synergy do they have with Cloudians? Is the music volume better now? Wait, maybe not. What about with our painters? Well, they have the Windmaster lock here, so you probably want to play something. Well, these ones don't have the lock, but I think this one does. You probably want to play something that's only wind monsters. This deck needs more removal options. I mean, wind, I'd say maybe Speedroid, Crystal Wing, if you want negates and stuff. Super excited to try the new Solfachord. Yeah, they seem to be pretty cool. Like, I like their, I mean, their arts are very adorable, but the effects are. Anyway, sorry, Dixel and or Naim, how's the music volume? It's so basic, bro. I mean, that's why it's good, no? Right? But okay, I'm back. Right, so, yeah, while my computer was restarting, I thought about, these could have good synergy with Harpies. Windlock doesn't bother them, and they like their spell traps to be destroyed and stuff, like some of them at least. For example, Hysteric Sign. Like, you can MST this, and you put MST in the grid and you trigger this later. This one, okay, this has to be a Harpy effect. Okay, never mind. Harpy, dang it. Didn't Harpy effect. Okay, maybe not. I mean, Hysteric Sign doesn't care, but anyway, whatever. let's start. Because it's been a while, it's already getting kind of... It is late. Oof. Okay. Okay, so what does it do? The first one, the summon is the same, yeah. Investing your greater or your opponent controls on spell traps. Okay. Okay, strings. Once per turn. Okay. There's a mistake in your graveyard. Well, there's no spell trap on the opponent's side. Okay. Looks fine. Okay, and then, if Magnifistorm Quick Play or MST is activated, you can spell summon Magnifistorm from your deck with a different name for the monsters you control. Also, you can spell summon except wind monsters. Okay. So it should be event chaining, delay, trigger, special summon. Okay. Condition has to be a card activation. It's either MST or it's a Magnifistorm Quick Play. That should be fine. Okay. And then special summon you have zones, and there's a Magnifistorm, can be special summoned, and there's nothing face up the same name in your monster zone. The monsters you control, yep, okay. Special summon deck, okay. Select special summon, okay. And special summon first list except wind monsters. Special summon, okay. String 2, not wind, okay, seems correct. Trap, so you have a mist in your graveyard. Which better good, I guess. Okay. Put an opponent. Let's see. So immediately turn 1 you can summon. Okay. And then mist is activated. Trigger. Summon 1 from the deck. Okay. And then if the opponent has a spell trap, no, you cannot. But if a mist is in the graveyard, you should be able to. Okay. Seems fine. Special summon. And then the lock. Okay. Nice. So the summoning is the same on the first 3, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about it too much. Just gonna copy. I don't think I changed anything on the condition here now. Okay, well, this is special summon, but that's the same. This guy's normal special summon, add 1 Magnifistorm monster, 1 MST from your deck to your hand, except this guy, you can only use it for 1%. Okay. Normal, special. Manages itself. Magnifistorm. Is MST with a Magnifistorm monster. Okay. Not itself, into hands. Deck. Okay, seems fine. Just wanna do. Okay. These first ones should be fairly simple to test, because their effects are pretty simple. I mean, come on. Search on someone. I think he searched spells. Yeah, spell trap on mistake again. And the summon is the same. Magnifistorm spell trap. Or MST. Ripped hand. Okay. Okay. As expected, these three went by very quickly. Now this one is where they start to deviate a little bit, right? Can bestow a battle card first while your opponent controls spell traps. Although the control no spell traps thing kind of works with harpies actually, because you keep popping those spell traps anyway. So maybe there's more synergy there than I thought. Anyway, comes right. Can use an if your quick play is activated, spell summons from your hand. This guy's normal spell summoned. Add one Magnifistorm Endor on the Misty from your deck and upgrade to your hand. Except this one. Also, you can spell some of except Wind Masters. Okay. So this is like a powered up version of these guys, in a way. Can also battle card effects, where you can on spell traps. Okay. I wonder if this deck's gonna be good against Odeon's deck. Okay. Special summon. Let's go from your hand. Chaining. Delay. Special summon. It's a spell card active. It's a quick play spell card activation. Okay. Special summon. It's pretty standard stuff. Okay. Lag. Okay, I dropped some frames. But it's okay now. So maybe a spike, I guess. It should be okay now. Like, it's not showing, he's not dropping anymore from what I can see. Okay, spell summon ready. So what's the other one? Search. Also, I forgot I want to change this to E2, I guess. And then this is gonna be E3A, and E5 is gonna be E3B. Right, spell summon. Okay. If this guy's normal special summoned, Multiple turns. Okay, looks fine. Another Magnificent Current and the one stay. Okay, there is a Magnifistorm or MST able to hunt, accept itself, deck of graveyard. They filter. Okay. Special list to accept wind monsters. Oh. Not wind. Okay, and then the selection thing. So it needs to be one Magnifistorm and/or one MST. So you cannot do two Magnifistorm. You can't do two MST. It needs to be at least. Yeah, it needs to be max one of each. So filter count. So there's at most one Magnifistorm, and there's at most one MST in the group. Okay, looks fine. Okay, so cannot be how do we summon it? We need a quick play spell. MST. So we activate MST, special summoned. If opponent controls no spell traps, it cannot be destroyed, which is a shame because so it's not protected by Dark Hole. It's kind of dumb. Listed table's name is empty. Indeed. 80. Yeah, it's not protected by Dark Hole. When Dark Hole resolves, it's on the field, so there's a spell. I mean, from the opponent's Dark Hole, of course. Anyway, Exiled Force. Master effect. And then on summon, it's gonna search stuff. And the lock. Okay, nothing crazy there. I just need another. Spell trap. I forgot MST. Oh, right, it is MST as well. No, you forgot MST, right? You forgot MST, and I am not me. We both forgot MST, of course. Activate. 22, summon, yes. So if I pick MST, I can't pick another MST. If I pick a Magnifistorm, I have to pick MST for the second one. Great as well, nice. Okay. So now it cannot be destroyed. Should be at least. Okay. Should be good. Additional add. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And now we move on to the boss monsters. So they have the first effect is the same, but not this one. I mean the first trigger. If a quick play spell is activated, you can spell some from my hand. I think that he has it too. Yeah. When activates a master effect and you have a MST in your graveyard, so you want a MST in your graveyard. Hello. Negate the effect. Then if you have 2 more MST in your graveyard, so you want a lot of MST in your graveyard, you can destroy the monster. If MST is activated while this card is in your graveyard, you can spell some of those cards. I see. That's pretty cool. So you activate MST, this is in the graveyard, you special summon it. And then you have MST in the graveyard because you just activated it, so the negation effect is live immediately. If you use the graveyard effect, the negation effect is live right away. Of course, assuming nothing like Macrocosmos or whatever banishes MST, then yeah. Anyway, special summon my hand. Special summon trigger, chaining. That's the same as the other card, right? So it should be fine. Yeah. And then when you put with the master effect and you have MST in your graveyard. Disable destroy. Chaining quick. Master zone. Switch opponent, master effect. And there's MST in your graveyard, very nice. I forget if this is correct now. I think it's not correct anymore. I think they changed this, it's not correct anymore. Like you can negate even if it's like, because this negates an activated effect specifically, not the card's effects. It's not like Valor. You can do it even if it's already negated, I think. Okay, resolution, if you negate and it's still related and there's some MST and select. Okay, there is a thing missing here. You need to also check that it can be destroyed. So like if it's in the graveyard, don't ask the player to destroy it because you cannot destroy it. Similar to how negation cards like Soundtrack do it in the target function. So if you negate and it's still the same card that activates effect and it's destructible, and you have at least 2 MSTs in your graveyard and you say yes, because it's optional, break, destroy. Okay. And then special summon. If MST is activated while discarding your graveyard, special summon this card. Needs to be MST specifically. But another thing is, well, you're copying the first effect, of course. It probably needs the simultaneous flag as well. Not that, oops. Not that there might not even be a scenario where it's relevant, but might as well. Better be thorough. So it has delay by default, so we also need to add delay in the simultaneous. Okay. Oops. I hit the disc accidentally. It wasn't too loud or anything. Okay, so we activate a quick play spell now. Something to think about is because they have synergy with quick play spells in general, not just MST and obviously their own. What generic quick play spells are good here? Like generic, so like Crossout Designator, for example, triggers this, or Droplets, probably a good card in this deck. You can also discard. You can send MST to the grid for the cost. Other quick play spells could you play? I don't know. So quick play second spell summon. The opponent activates a master effect. And the grid effect. Okay. I need a couple of MSTs. I need an opponent. Let's see. Oh, the string, right. Yeah, I'm using the same string for this and this, I suppose. But in the database I didn't use the same one. Okay, I'll change this later. This should say destroy, but whatever. she's in the grid and we use MST, so put her in the deck. I'm gonna Foolish and then MST. Okay. Should be good then. Okay. Okay, we're placing through these. Understandably so, because they're kind of simple, let's be honest. Simple but interesting at the same time. Okay, Phonix guy. I don't know if it's a guy, but yeah, Phonix. First effect is the same. Last effect is the same as her, so that's good. And then if you quick play spells, activate target up to catch up on motion. Okay, so it turns your quick play spells into. It doesn't turn them. It adds an additional thing on your quick play spells to also spin 2 cards, I guess. Okay, so first is the same. Okay, the last one is the same, so we need to get this. Okay, it's fine. And then the other one. So, category the deck, field trigger, target delay, chaining, monsters on this time. Harmless per turns. So it's a quick play activation. If a quick play spell card is activated, yep. Target up to cut your controls. Target, okay. Okay, so it's on the field, the opponent controls it. I think you don't need to do this separate check. Able to deck or able to extra. Just able to deck is fine, I think. Because by effects you can, like, it's the same essentially. It's not a cost, it's what I meant to say. There's at least one target, target up to 2, send to deck. Okay. Okay. So something should be the same, but yeah, spin 2. Okay. Okay, it's done now. Oh, it was another dog spike. I don't know. Whatever. Usually it's not that bad, but anyway. So what am I doing? MST. Sorry. Switchback. Okay, so activate MST and I target up to the opponent controls to spin them. Okay. Alright, monster's done. And the quick play spells, they share the last parts. So they're all activate all these effects, but you can only use one effect. And then the first effect does something, second adds a MST from deck upgrade to the hand, and the last effect, if they destroy by MST, you set them back. And this, and this are all the same. It's just the first bullets that changes. So again, these are gonna be... they're probably not gonna take that long. Okay, activate one of these effects, set this card. Delay, destroyed. Is destroyed by MST. Set it, okay. I don't think this, like, yeah, I'm guessing this should perform this, it checks itself, so. And then the activation, I just want to add some hints. Maybe should add hints to MST as well. Okay, and the effects we have: add one level 4 lower Magnifistorm from into your hand, or add an MST from the graveyard. So the first one is deck only, level 4 lower Magnifistorm. The second one is MST, deck or grave. Should be 100 because these IDs, name, you should know this. I'm kidding, whatever. Operation info, okay, different operation info. And then add-on level 4 lower Magnifistorm. The filters are correct. Necro Ballet 2. Okay, seems fine. And bang. Okay, so activate. I add, and then if it's destroyed, we can put it back. I just realized you can chain it. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. You chain MST now. Okay. It's destroyed, you search, and then it triggers. And then next on the opponent's turn you activate it again. By the way, the sound effect bug. Again, you know the one, Dixel. Yeah, so search this, and then the other one searches MST. Okay. Because the thing is, especially turn 1 MST doesn't do anything. And this, okay, well, searching level 4 low on the opponent's turn, maybe not the most relevant one. This one sends one to the graveyard. This one is relevant, because you can send the big ones that trigger and spell summon themselves from the grid. On the opponent's turn, I mean. This one, draw, discard. Okay, that's fine. You can fill your graveyard, draw cards, draw hand traps or something. But also just activating a quick play in the opponent's turn is relevant because they trigger. This one triggers, these trigger, and you want to activate something that does something useful. MST is okay, but if there's nothing to pop, it's not very useful. So we need chain elimination, but for spells, so we can delete MST from the duel. Chain elimination? You mean spirit elimination? Maybe. Probably. Okay, so that's fine. This one should be the same almost. We just need to fix the same problem with the flag, I guess. Did I put the 100 there? Yeah, okay. Category to okay. Version info. And then the filter is Magnifistorm Master of the Grave. Okay. Okay, seems fine. Now that one card that bans. Oh. It's like chain disappearance. Yeah, this one. There's another one that's since the graveyard. It was from the anime. It's chain something too. The artwork is a bunch of traps being pierced by a chain. It's in destruction, yeah. Destroy, not banished, but yes. I guess we have that cursed spell trap. Can't activate for the rest of the duel. Oh yeah, there was that negation thing, right? This one. This is the ultimate counter to this deck. You negate MST and they cannot play MST anymore. That would be funny if people actually start siding this against, if this is a meta and they side this. That would be funny. Okay, so this is send and search, or search MST and the set thing. Oh, the string is too long. Oh well. I'll fix that later. Okay, send. And set. Okay. So which strings? It's this and her destroy one. Yeah, okay. Right, this is the draw. Okay, this and then the flag. Okay. And the effect itself. I realized I didn't actually save the changes here. Okay. Just making sure. Alright, so draw 2 then discard. Not this one, this one. Can draw 2. Discard one Magnifistorm card or one quick play spell. Or if you don't have anything, you discard your entire hand. This is kind of like a little darkness in a way. But you discard instead of banish. So draw 2. And then you check your hand. If there's something in the filter, you select one of those, you send it to the graveyard and discard. If there isn't anything, you send the whole hand to the graveyard. And the filter says Magnifistorm quick play and discardable. Should we check it discardable? I think so, but we should pass reason effect. It equals to cost, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's anything that actually prevents you from discarding for effect. There's something that prevents you from discarding for cost. That FA monster, the bike guy. This guy. Your opponent cannot discard the same cards to activate effect. I don't think there's an equivalent for discarding by effect, but It's possible, might as well be thorough and check it. Okay, so we discarded 2 and discarded draw 2 and discarded Magnificent. Not Magnificent, I keep saying Magnificent. Magnifistorm. Okay, we have a quick place. Okay, should shuffle the hand first. But yeah, we have a quick play, so we're forced to discard it. If we don't have a quick play, because let's say we chain it, everything goes good. Okay. I once resolved that versus a hero player's polymerization. That sounds evil. That sounds very evil of you, especially because it's they're playing hero and it's like, come on, let them fuse. I would understand, and I would say it's perfectly fine, no problems if you did it against invocation, like somebody playing a normal summon or Leicester deck. Then I would say, okay, yep, negate invocation, yes. But come on, polymerization for heroes. The guy just wanted to play his fun deck and he used the stupidest negate card on it. Though I think it might not be the same card, but I think something similar happened in the GX anime. With like Judai wanted to play polymerization, tried to play polymerization, and it was blocked somehow. I don't remember now though. Was it? I have a feeling it was against Zane. You can get invocation. Yeah, I get if they have the field spell, I guess, yeah. I think it was Judai versus Kaiser at the end of season 1. If somebody remembers. Maybe it was Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. Is there an anime version? No. Whatever. I'll check it later. Okay, and then we have the trap. We have the moment everyone has been waiting for. Maybe, maybe not. In episode 21, Bastion Misawa used this card during his duel against Jaden Yuki. There we go. Yeah, okay, I was wrong about which duel it was. But yes, it was his duel against Bastion. Yeah, because they made a whole plot point about, oh, Bastion prepares for the opponent. Sorry. Bastion prepares for the opponent and specifically made his deck to counter Jaded's deck or something along those lines. Bastion activates this card to negate the effect of polymerization and destroy it by discarding double spell. Bastion, why were you playing double spell? Bastion? Bastion. And they forgot about the guy. Okay, trap. Let's see. It has 3 effects. It has the same set effect, I think. Oh, I forgot to put the hints. I keep getting distracted. 62 hints. Sorry. 63. 62. Okay, here we go. Okay, trap. It has the same setting thing, right? This guy's supposed to be a mistake. You can set the discard, which should be the same. Just ID here. And then the first effect, targets put stuff back in drawers and applies the the attack boost. Okay, target. Okay, once per turn. Target 3 quick play spells in your graveyard. Put them in the deck. Draw. Attack boost. And defense boost. Quick. Target. Free chain. Okay, you can draw one, there's at least, including Magnifistorm. So 3 or more quick playable deck can be effect target in your graveyard. This one of them is Magnifistorm. Select 3 so that there's at least Magnifistorm included. Target. Let's use DG since it's target. Operation info to deck. Operation for draw. And then possible, I guess, for the future boost, sure. Okay, so let's target cards. Why are you doing nested div here? Shuffle them into the deck. Then draw one. Now, because it's quick play spells, we don't need to check, oh, did something actually go into the deck before shuffling? By default, it's quick play spells, so something went into the deck. Like, otherwise, with stuff like Pot of Avarice, before shuffling, you need to check if something actually went to the main deck. Break, draw one, okay. Should the attack div change only apply if you actually shuffle? Oh. The thing you asked me. You should apply regardless. Oops. E1. E3 equals E3 clone. It's cloning itself. Anything that is a wind on your field against the 100 attack and defense. Period. Oops. Okay. String 3 is correct. This should be string 2. Okay, so put them back, break, draw, and the other thing is there needs to be another break down here. Like this. Technically it might not make a big difference, but in any case. Okay, and then the negation once per chain, so multiple times per turn. When MST is activated, you can type on face up your opponent controls negates effects. I just thought of a very funny interaction. If the opponent uses MST and targets this card, you can chain this effect and target MST and negate it. MST can negate itself. It has become too powerful. Is it possible to learn this power? Is it possible to learn this power? Jeez. Disable quick target chaining zone once per chain. It's MST. Though you also need to check, technically you also need to check card activation. Which one does it? This maybe. Just in case there's ever an MST card or something that changes the name to MST, but it's not a card activation, you know the drill. Take off card your opponent controls, negates effects. That should be pretty standard. Is on the field, the opponent controls it, is negatable on the field. Select target. Negates effects. Negates cards. Very nice. Not from a Jedi. I mean, you need to be, yeah, you need to be evil to negate with MST, I suppose. You need to go to the dark side. This is standard. Isn't that is the standard included by default? Pretty sure. I wrote the function, pretty sure. Okay, so we need a lot of quick plus spells in the graveyard, including Magnifistorm, to put them back, and then we need a mistake to negate stuff. And then if it's destroyed, you say, okay. Let's do the set part first, and then we can, like, painful choice. A bunch of these. For the first one, wind, we got this, and then a mistake. Okay. So yeah, with the rest, I'll go for a much needed walk. Oh, cool. Thanks. See you. Set. Right, so let's pop it first. Okay, sit back. Simple. And then we just need a bunch of these. So we cannot target 3 MST, we need to target at least one Magnifistorm. Oh, we need to disable it. Jeez. Yeah. I mean, we need to not disable. We need to manually. I was completely wrong. Actually, we need to manually shuffle because so it throws after the shuffle. Yeah. Oh, this should have damage step flags too. Damn it! Just realized. Fact flag damage step. Okay, what's the condition's name again? Ox. It's something like stat change damage step condition. Yep. Yeah, I remember correctly, I guess. Nice. I think I wrote that one too, so. Okay. Let's actually do the effect now. Target. Put back, shuffle, draw. She gains attack. 300 defense. Okay. It is soft ones pattern, so if you have multiple of these, you can actually get some decent attack boosts. Plus, you shuffle, you put back a lot anyway, so that's nice. Okay, and then we need the opponent to do the thing. So let's say the opponent activates painful choice. Chain MST. He's gonna do it, Fox. He's activating the trap card. He's targeting the spell. Is it gonna work? It's going to negate! Oh my god! MST negated! This has never happened before in the history of Dota. Okay, I wanna try the MST thing, just cause it's funny. So like, even if it's like blind MST, it's funny because if you just leave it, if you don't use the effect, it's gonna trigger and set itself back anyway. But just doing this is funny. Nice. Very nice. Okay. So, Magnifistorm are done. We are finished. We only have the 3 Solfachods left. And then we're good to go. Let me drink a little bit of water. Now, these ones, they're gonna be a lot more. They are a lot more complicated, so they might take longer. They don't have super complicated effects or difficult effects, from what I remember. But they don't like share 3 effects or something among everything. So yeah. Oh, I forgot MST. Let me actually update MST. So I put the hints already. Yeah, there shouldn't be any. There's no functional change other than the hint timings, which is just quality of life. Everything else was it's just modernization essentially. But yeah. Let me put it here because I might forget otherwise. Okay, and then Solfachods. Let's see. I kind of forget what they do. Okay, so this is like a negation, I think, depend on. It must activate by your opponent on the field result. If you control a Grand Solfachord, you can negate the effect, then destroy this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Solving is not activated. So it's the opponent monster effect. Flag. Triggering location is the monster zone, and there's a face-up Grand Solfachord in your monster zone. And then on operation, ask the player. Though I would put it at string 2. I think I put it on string 2. So if the player says no, don't do it. If the player says yes, put the flag, so for the once per turn. Hint, so everybody knows what's happening. And if you negate successfully, break first, because it's a then, and then destroy this card. Okay. Just change to this, but it should be fine. Okay. And then what's the soft text? If you control a muscle, much you control a Solfachord, spend someone's cup in your hand. This one is the one with the weird cost. Okay. Ignition hand, hard one per turn. There's nothing that's in your master zone that isn't a face up Solfachord. So if there's anything that's face down, you cannot summon it. If there's something that's face up, it has to be a Solfachord. If there's nothing, then it's also fine, I guess. Yeah. Special summon, okay. This last effect is the weird one. When you activate the following effect, you can also tribute this card. There's like an optional cost, like the Rika traps. During your main phase, special summon Solfachord master from your hand. And because the special summons, it gets complicated with the zones, because you can tribute stuff to open up a zone, yada yada yada. Except Solfeggia. Or if you tribute this card activation, you can special summon a monster from your grid or face up extra instead. Optionally, if you tribute for activation, you can only use this effect once per turn. Special summon ignition. Let's see. Hatter did this, so it should be fine. But let's see what we got here. Okay, cost check, self tribute. FCT is the number of free main master zones. Hand check is if you have something in your hand that is a Solfachord, not can be summoned. If it's in the extra deck, it needs to be face up and you need to have extra deck room. Otherwise, you need to have main master zones. And then you check hand check. So you have something that's in the hand and you have zones for it. Or cost check and grave extra. Okay, but you're not Hatter, I mean, you're probably not watching, but you're not you need to exclude this card for the cost. That is the main thing here. In terms of zone checking, so let me think how to do this properly. So we need to have this cost check to see if we can actually pay the cost. That's the first thing. Because if we cannot pay the cost, it needs to be hand. Let's do the simple scenario first, okay? If we can't pay the cost, it needs to be in the hand. And we need to have zones normally, so I'm thinking if cost we include the other locations. Otherwise only hand. Okay, that's the first part. Now, if you cannot pay the cost, it's only going to be hand, that's fine. if you can pay the cost, you need to also consider the fact that by tributing this card you might open up a zone that's relevant. I think we won't need those. So we need to pass this card. Okay, I'm back. Okay, give me some time to think about how to do this, at least. Just a little bit more. I'm just still not 100% sure, but let's see. So we got the location handled, and then we need to. I thought about this. Let's make an exclusion parameter that if the cost check is true, it's this card. Otherwise, it's nil. And then we pass this to the filter. Which will be used in the zone checking functions. Let's see. So if we need it to either be in the hand or graveyard, right? Or rather, if it's in the hand or graveyard, we need make master zones. We have the exclusion here. Otherwise, if it's in the extra deck, it needs to be face up, and we need to have zones from the extra deck, because it's a random. Dun, 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 dun. So I don't think we need this one. Okay. Then we activate. Okay, so if we cannot pay the cost, this is nil, and the location is only hand. So it needs to be something in the hand, and we need to have zones without excluding this card. That's fine. If we can pay the cost, this is we can also exclude in which the zones, the locations are included. So when checking, if it's in the hand or graveyard, we exclude this card. If it's in the extra deck, we also exclude. That seems fine. If we don't have anything in the hand, we need to have something in the graveyard or extra deck, and for the locations to be included in the first place, cost check must be true. Okay, so I think in terms of activation check is correct. Then we need to handle the case where you're forced to tribute it, right? So immediately, if you cannot pay the cost, don't pay the cost, look at your hand. That's fine. Okay, that's just okay, I think. Right, and then if you can't pay the cost... Okay, this is where this one might be relevant. If you can pay the cost and you don't have something in your hand to summon, then you need to... You should be forced to tribute it. Don't ask the player. That's the logic here, I think. Hand check. We check there's something in the hand to summon. We don't exclude this card. And the zones. Okay, so... If we can pay the cost, and there's... You cannot summon in the hand without tributing, from the hand without tributing, you need to tribute. If you can pay the cost, and you have something in the hand that you can summon without tributing, you choose, and you do whatever accordingly. Now, yes, because you can tribute even if you don't have anything in the graveyard or extra deck, that's fine. Okay, I think this is correct. And then you tribute here. Spell summon here. Okay. This seems correct, the way I'm looking at it. The way I'm thinking about it right now. So I guess let's test it out. Okay, so what do we do? Summons itself. Okay. Spell summon from your hand. Grave or extra. So Solfachord. Some treasures that can foolish bear for the extra deck. We'll test the panel effect separately, I suppose. There's a mismatched control structure. Indeed. Must be an extra end somewhere. Or not. Oh, it's up here? It's up here. Oh. It's this here. Extra end there. Yeah, seems fine now, okay. Okay, so we summon stuff from the hand. And then can you summon itself? No. So I need one in the hand too. And then we'll check with full zones and stuff. Scapegoat. Not space goat. Scapegoat. Okay. Okay, so activate to special summon. Okay, so now I should be able to do tribute or not, whatever I want to do, and summon from hand. Let's say yes. Okay. also no tribute. Okay. And then if I put this in the extra, if I don't tribute, it's hand only. If I tribute, it should be hand or graveyard. Sorry, hand or extra deck. Yes. Okay. And let's see, scapegoat. So now I should be forced to tribute because there's no zones. Okay. And also, if I don't have a thing in the hand, I should be forced to tribute as well. Hello guys, thanks a lot for the work you put into it for those years, no problem. Okay, so normal summon, can't use it, and let's put something in the graveyard. And now I use it, but I'm forced to tribute. Okay, I think it's correct. I think it's correct. Let's try the first effect. Okay. And then if I have a what's her name? Is it Cutia or something? The small. Oh, it's with an eye. If I have her, I can still summon her from the hand. Okay. Cool. So now let's try the pendulum effect. We need a ground Solfachord. Two pendulums, okay. Must effect activate by your opponent on the field. So we're gonna do Ruby for that one. That's easy. Sure, okay. Just need a pendulum that summons itself, like the curtain guy. Curtain raiser. And we'll summon her. And then we'll be on the opponent's side, okay. Okay, activate as a spell. Summon this. Normal. Make cool Juicia, sorry. Okay. It works. But I wanna highlight the card if possible. There's a function that does that. It's like select effect or something. Hold on. Let me check. Select effect, yes, no. And player card description. Yes, that one. Player card. Oops. Oops. Okay. The point is now that when it asks the prompt, is gonna highlight this like this, so you know it's asking you for this card. Otherwise, you just see the prompt, it's like, okay, what are you talking about? There's no context, right? Okay. This guy can use special summon, tribute this card. Okay. Should be fine. Okay, then the other monster, Primoria. When you pendulum summon a monster, attacking with Solfachord, can you pendulum zone into the hand? It's pretty cool that it can target itself too. Kind of interesting. Like it save, you can like protect itself by returning to the hand. Next time you can activate again, but also you can use her as a scale, return her to the hand, and then normal summon her or something, and do whatever afterwards. So like you get to use her both as a pendulum scale and as a monster in the same turn with the same card. But you need to pendulum summon first, of course. But yeah, I'm going to pendulum to the hand. So it's a trigger, calculate the hand. Some success. You pendulum summoned. Seems fine. Location P zone is no one's per turn as well. Okay, so target something in your pendulum zone. It's a Solfachord, hand. Target, really? Okay, seems fine. And then, well, you have Solfachord cards with even and odd scales in pendulum zones. Your Solfachord card's effects cannot be activated. Your activated effects cannot be negated. Cannot this effect? Yes. Condition. Get the Solfachord cards in your pendulum zone. They're both. You have two of them. And funny check too for the odd even thing, so that if you add the two scales together and one of them is odd, the other one is even, the result is always going to be odd. So this is the modulo operator, which I don't know if it doesn't know this, but divides by 2, and then it takes the leftover from the division. So if this is an even number, the addition, the sum is an even number, the modulo with 2 is going to be 0. If it's an odd number, the modulo with 2 is going to be 1, because there's always going to be 1 left over. So like 5 divided by 2 is 4, and then it's 2, and then 1 left over, right? Because 2 times 2 is 4, and then 5 minus 4 is 1. That's basically what this does. Instead of checking that the scale, one of the scales is odd, the other one is even, it does the check at it checks both things at the same time, essentially. Anyway, what does it protect? It protects your activated Solfachord cards effects. So just the triggering set code needs to be Solfachord. Other than that, oh, it needs to be yours too. It needs to be your effects. So if it's the opponent's, it does not protect them. Do we have when you can get the triggering player? I guess, yeah. Triggering player. So if the triggering player is the opponent, then don't do anything. It's false. Otherwise, check the archetypes and proceed accordingly, I suppose. That should be okay. And then you can only use it for plan. So yeah, there's a search on summon, I think. This guy's almost past summon. You can add one Solfachord card from the deck to your hand except Primoria. ID. Says to hand. Delay. Most patterns. Strings. Solfachord, not ID, able to hand from your deck, okay, standard. And then if you link summon a Solfachord, which is interesting because they only have the only links are Grand Solfachord, right? Yeah, they're both Grand Solfachord. But this implies that if there's ever a Solfachord that's not a Grand Solfachord link, it would work. It could just be future proofing though, like probably just future proofing. What do you do? Add one Solfachord from your grid or face up extra to your hand. Okay. To hand. So you link summoned the Solfachord. Link summon Solfachord, yeah. Delay. Solfachord, face up, grave extra, able to hand, select it. Okay, seems fine. I think. Okay. Okay, let's see. Pendulum summon. She's scale 1. She's scale 9. So pendulum summon, I get itself back. Or anything, I guess. Either one or other. Okay, we need another copy for the. So we have even old scales. Cannot be negated. Ash Blossom. Search and summon. And then if you link summon Solfachord, get something from the character back. So we need to link summon but not use her as material. That's the thing here. Just add some pendulums, I guess, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Activate. Okay, so activate this. Target, let's say itself. Activate this to search. And now this should fail the negation. Okay, nice. Search whatever I want. Okay, put itself back. And then the last effect. So if you link someone, you get something back from the extra deck. Oh, it needs to be a sub. I'm dumb. I am the dum. It needs to be Solfachods. Okay. Should be fine, okay. Don't see anything else. Now we have the spell that does like a million things. 3 things, but actually, well, it has 3 effects, but the first effect does like 2 things, so it's like 4 effects, kind of. Anyway, okay, so it's the last card. I need to push through. It's fucking late, but anyway. Okay, like I'm pretty tired, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, activate one of the effects. Can I use the effect once per time? Okay. And then we have the last one is the simplest one. I'll go with the last one first. Special summon 2 Solfachods from your pendulum zone. That should be B3. Flags, okay. You have 2 zones, not Blue Eye Spirit, and there's 2 things in your pendulum zones. Solfachord, come special summoned. Okay. Okay. Third effect, special summon 2 from your pendulum zone. Looks good. And then here, zones, Blue Eye Spirit, okay. Get special summon both essentially. Okay. That's probably okay, I think. It looks fine at a glance. Okay. Second effect. During your main phase, you can conduct a pendulum summon, one additional pendulum summon, but for Solfachord only. So that's long, but it's just copy paste. And you just change the no category, okay. And then you register the flag. Actually, what's B2? Okay, so yeah, the regular ID flag is used for the pendulum summon. Okay. Register the effect, which is like the copy paste from like the new DD and whatever. Just want to make sure that the Solfachord thing is checked, okay? Needs to be Solfachord specifically, and everything else should be exactly the same. It's very long, very ugly, but I mean, it's a work in progress. We're gonna make it. We're gonna show it and make it function, but I didn't have the time to look at it yet. But it should be okay. And then the complicated effects. Not too more complicated, but it's just long. It's got one card. You do search 2 pendulums with different scales. Then you can spell summon from your hand up to the number of master you controls +1. Okay. First of activation. No flag, and there's something to discard in your hand except this card. Nice. Here's an effect. And there is something. So you get everything in your deck with Solfachord Pendulum able to hand. And you get a different scales. Needs to be at least 2 different scales. Okay. That's fine. And then you activate category hand, okay. Possible special from the hand, okay. Resolution. Discard 1 card, okay. Get something, get what you can search, select and select. Different scales, 2 of them. Okay, send them to the hand. Shuffle them. No shuffle, confirm. Reveal them. You have no zones, stop. Another thing you want to do is shuffle the hand immediately. So that if you choose to special summon, it's not clear whether you summon the one you just searched or not. Okay, and then you get what's in your hand that you can summon, which is oh, it's the same as that, yeah. Solfachord Pendulum. Yeah, it's the same filter, but the location, of course, is different. So you're just using the filter, that's fine. Location hand. So if there's nothing, or your player says no because it's optional, and we stop. We already have zones, we know that. City, if blue eyes is 1, otherwise it's how many monsters the opponent has plus 1. So even with an empty board it's 1. Select what to summon, up to that many. Yep. Break, special summon. Okay. It looks fine. It looks fine. Let's see. Okay. Go one by one. Let's do the last. Let's do them in reverse order again. So special summon 2 summon on the pendulum zone. Okay. Let's do tiny ball monsters. Deja pendulum summon. So it's a regular one. Shouldn't they say pendulum summon? Whatever. Ah, wait, this thing is wrong, probably. It's either 5 or 6, I think. It's 6. 6. Okay. And then discard. Search doom. Different scales. Let's put some from the front. Okay, cannot pick too cool here. So only one. But if I put this on the opponent's side, I should be able to summon 2. Yep, okay. Very nice. Okay, I just thought about, you also need to check how many zones you have available. I mean, okay, you're checking you have at least 1. But if, let's say, the opponent has, 5 monsters, you only have 1 zone, you can't pick 5, you need to pick just 1. So city is madmen of city and the number of your zones, which we should just do. We should just do this, really. Also want to check if we're gonna use the same effect twice. Yeah, okay. We'll go to some of this. Name says the pendulum proc is calling string 1074 pendulum, which is the group of card types. Pendulum summon is 1163. We have so few effects with additional pendulum. It was never brought up by a user until recently. Okay, I mean we should fix that. But yeah. That's the client string I want to add. Was there an example? What was it card today that did it? One of these maybe? Oh, the attack boost, right? I just want to copy this. And it's gonna be strings 5. Okay, so that should be done. Finally. Okay. There was some strings I wanted to fix, right? It was this one. This had something. The last one was too long. Was there another one? Not this one. Not this one. Maybe the push burial. Hold on. This one, yeah. Okay, so it's this. This. I don't think these had any problem. No. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna fix the strings I was just talking about, and then I'm gonna add the cards. Okay. Oh, I'm tired. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hope you enjoyed. My throat is also kind of killing me, like it's very dry right now. Bye bye. See ya.